We're live. There, week one or episode 130. Is that right? Buck 30. Uh, yeah, exactly. Keeps telling us. You know what? We should just do it manually because this month, no sound from who? It must be just, might be just Mike J. Oh, Mike.
There we go. Now you can hear me in full audio effects. Episode 130. I may have lost my voice because I was at the Black Keys concert last night. They're from Akron, Ohio. Did you know that?
We went and saw Fergie and and Will I Am and the rest of them. How many of them how many P's was there?
There were two keys.
Keys. Oh.
Black Keys. It was their Wild Child. What do they call this tour? It's on the back of the shirt.
I don't. Dropout Boogie.
Dropout Boogie.
All I see is Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville, Alabama. Welcome to episode 130 of Livestream Takeover this week. This month only. The Black Keys. Brazen Scale RC is sponsoring the show.
Yes, Brazen Scale is the sponsor for the month. We'll talk about the details again. It will be based on Instagram posts, and I'll also talk a little bit more about that later. But Matt will also have our winner of the scale metal supplies, but we'll message them first. So we won't announce on the stream.
We're not going to announce on the stream because
just like with the EVGA stuff, we messaged the winners. So
yeah, do you know why that we're not going to do that?
Because you haven't selected the winner yet.
Correct.
Like, I don't care why, but I'm guessing why.
Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Hello all. Tonight's code. Oh boy. Hashtag RC four-wheel drive always disappoints. Okay, we might as well talk about the elephant in the room.
Let's talk about the three-legged elephant.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Josh is wearing a new hat.
That's right, in a new color.
I didn't want to say anything, but you know what?
New. We leaked it here first.
Oh shoot! Another leak here on the Scale Builders Guild.
So last week was the first time that Matt and I had taken a segment of the live stream and then posted it as a video. And I think that we should do that a little bit more often with just good segments here and there.
Yeah, absolutely we should, because 99.9% like rating.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that video because live videos aren't for everybody. There's a crowd that likes live videos.
Yep.
And great.
That crowd is mostly you.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
People who watch, which is the reason why we do this, because the live interaction, we could pre-record this ourselves and post it live. It wouldn't be any fun.
Nobody would care about that.
The live stuff is much more fun.
It's unscripted.
Right. Which has nothing to do with the live part, but still.
Logan Burzell, thank you very much. Hello, beautiful people. And Josh.
And I'll take it.
You're saying hello to you.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. A lot of comments coming through about our mystery box from last week. And let's start out by being very clear about something.
We knew what we were going to get.
This was not a surprise by any means. This is what mystery boxes usually are. We know that. We know that to be true.
And that's why when I saw them pop up, I immediately messaged Matt. I said, we should buy these.
We should buy these because we know what to expect.
I'm in.
Yeah. I did. I said that. I said, I'm in.
Yeah.
Because we knew what to expect, and we knew that it would be a box of disappointment. That's just the nature of mystery boxes, whether it came from RC four-wheel drive or not. That's usually what you get. Stuff that you weren't expecting and not anything you actually wanted to expect.
Now there there has been times that have bucked the trend.
Absolutely. In the early days of the RC four-wheel drive mystery box, for example, you would buy that, and randomly a person might be selected to receive an entire kit. That used to happen. That used to be a thing. So, with all of that in mind, I just want to clarify for anybody who thought that it was some sort of orchestrated witch hunt. That's
no, it was not.
It's not it
the
at
sad
all.
thing is, we're just like, that's probably what it's going to be. But the sadder thing is that there's other people who are just buying those in the hopes that it was not going to be that.
Correct.
So, for those that aren't aware of how those usually go, that's why we posted the video.
Right.
And,
that's all it was. Information purposes only.
Now, did we hope slightly that they weren't going to be identical boxes?
Yes, absolutely. That's part of it that neither of us were expecting. I honestly thought it was sort of like random stuffing of boxes. You know, get to this value, or they've got 5 or 6 different options. But
yeah, I was very surprised that they were the exact same. It was like, well, that kind of, because it was a bummer because it takes some of the video. Will you beat that cat? What in the world?
Maybe she's beating it too hard.
She is not that. I swear to God.
I'm just glad you're not beating it.
But yeah, we just, part of it was like, oh man, that's kind of takes some of this video idea out of the picture. However, it was bad enough that it was still good for video.
I know, and like I said, it wasn't in an effort to like throw anybody under the bus or cause any kind of commotion other than informational purposes to show you what you're going to get if you get one of these, and ultimately don't get one. It's like it was like a live video review.
Yeah.
and the outstanding like most of the comments are like, please provide more of that realistic reaction to products.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll
it's hard
keep an eye out.
Hard to hide it. Yeah, we will. If you've got a tip or a line on something that you want us to take a look at,
now, what I think that the part of the beauty behind it was that it was just the same product anybody else could buy. You know, like if it's like a specialty thing, then like it's best when it's just a general, put it out there. We bought it just like anybody else. If you got it, you could have been just as red as Matt was, because those comments in the video upload were some of the best. I
don't usually get that angry.
I deal with all things with humor. If I'm super mad, if I'm super humor, it's how I mask everything. So the laughing, that was just my.
That was your version of upset.
Matt's.
Steam coming out. Good thing I have my headphones on.
The most real part was Matt holding up the 2 tires at the end and going like, "This is atrocious." Or an abominate, whatever it was.
Yeah, I used a lot of words. The one word I didn't use that I should have used was reprehensible.
Ooh. I like when people use irreprehensible. Like,
is that a word?
No, but it's it's like irregardless. Like
irregardless.
Like,
yeah. Props to the first person who builds a truck that rides on 4 front sand paddle tires.
Now there was a lot of those comments. And I'll tell you what, I refuse to use any of that.
I have the box in its
entirety. Use a build off of it. I'm like, I'm not doing anything else on this.
The snorkel for the FJ Cruiser, that's being sent to Germany because there's a gentleman there who wanted it, so he's getting it. He's paying for shipping and shipping only.
Someone's willing to pay.
Yep, $8. No big deal.
That's cheap to ship there. Huh.
Logan Brazell, thanks again. Chinese, anyone? Is he
are you just putting
to buy us food?
Ooh, I'll take
some.
General's chicken. Szechuan
Yeah.
beef,
Yeah.
broccoli beef.
Broccoli beef, Szechuan style, or black bean. I would take that as well.
Gunner, thank you, sir. Gonna do jerky mystery boxes.
Now, see, that's
a
actually,
good
you
idea.
can't lose there. That's a great idea because you're getting jerky, and he's not gonna load it up with Armageddon.
It's like you could get some good deals there because it's like he's gonna have stuff that maybe it's got a month left of the shelf. Like, hey, dude, I'm telling Gunner, do it.
Not a bad idea. That's a really good idea. What color? What Tamiya PS color was Matt's face? We're going with. I think it was a good mix of PS2 and PS24.
If it was a RIT dye color, it'd be like Arkansas
Kentucky
Sunset.
Rage, Arkansas Sunset, or
Tequila Sunrise,
Michigan Disappointment,
Flint Water, like
Colorado Rage. I think is a good one. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
We're making up great new color names. Intigi mystery box. Anyone? Pass.
Pass. Hard pass. I don't have. Oh, I forgot to bring it in even. Hey, Nicole, bring in that box of things that I had brought in.
Randy Hayes, thanks for Car Masters on Netflix. Been spending every few minutes watching that junk.
I still have not watched that, and I don't know that I will.
You're not going to miss anything. Bonus points to Matt for the shirt tonight. I like some black keys from time to time as well. Hey, thanks, West Desert Wheeler. Logan, how are you?
You're welcome.
Sand Pals would go great with the TF3. I'll send it to Turks and Jerps.
Okay. Now you have a parts assistant? Yes, Tony. Only I'm going to have to shut that door unless Nicole can beat that cat submission.
Intigi mystery box, $25. Box is 85 pounds.
Oh my God. I'm shutting the door because these cats are just.
Ian Turbo TT, Rebecca did choose a winner, and that winner did not email us, so we chose a new winner for the 24 scale truck from Charisma. And that person has not contacted me yet either. But should soon. Anywho, lots of other things happening in the world of radio control enthusiasts this week.
Yes.
Josh covered some of it on the news. Hey, you didn't cover that other thing, though, didn't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like to talk about things until they're actually things. So with that in mind, let's not really, but sort of also talk about that thing without talking about it.
So
wink,
there
wink.
was a
Nudge, nudge.
suspected leak of a new RC. And it was an interesting one because it was literally found on OfferUp.
Yeah, now OfferUp is sort of like the, would you call that the... And I don't mean any offense to anybody here, but would you call that the crackhead Facebook marketplace?
Man, which is harder to do. It's hard to do. To outdo Facebook marketplace. Yeah, it is. But like, that's scary. I mean, you've got to really, somehow you can get like hepatitis just opening that app.
I don't think we have that here. So. OfferUp somehow out creeps Facebook. Exactly. So it was spotted on OfferUp, and it, how it got into the hands of someone outside of any official organization. It wasn't an influencer release that maybe scheduled a video like you know. Does that happen?
Yeah. So it was just very not as, the people in whatever large company could be suspectfully releasing a vehicle at some point, having a release spoiled, which oftentimes companies do on their own.
Sometimes it's not up to an influencer or
Right.
YouTuber to do
The
that.
the problem is that when things get leaked, and like I got it sent to me a million times, and I was in a mood when it kept getting sent to me over
Yes.
and it was one of those things like I'm like, and I responded to some of the messages. I actually just copied and pasted. So I was like, yeah, sucks that it got leaked. It really takes
The wind out of the
it
sails.
takes the effort of like, say we get something to review. Fantastic. Well, when everyone knows it's coming, then it's like we still have to do all of the same amount of work and we get a drastically reduced, return on that.
Well, in
It's
terms of views, yeah.
in
there's
terms
like,
of views
people
or
are like, oh yeah, I've
excitement.
already seen that.
It's like, yeah, I saw that 2.5 weeks ago when it got, or a month ago or however long ahead. So it's just like,
Yeah.
and then it's just some people send like, you see it? I'm like, yeah, I saw it.
Yep.
And it sucks.
It sucks. Leaks generate hype. This is from Logan. Leaks generate hype. Honestly, not bad for marketing. Yes and no.
No.
That's
Hard disagree.
Josh
Hard
has
disagree.
maybe a stronger reaction to this. I think a leak at the appropriate time
Of
can help.
appropriate imagery, maybe too. You get
Yeah.
you get shit cell phone photos taken in bad light from someone standing up. Like, no, leaks are
That does not help.
trash. Like,
No.
it's all bad. It just ruins an entire plan. It's poor timing. People are like, when it does get released, like if it's a day before, it's like you're minimizing damage because it's a short time before. If
Yeah,
it's
but when it's
well in advance,
and we don't know how long it is in advance either, right? Like it could be 2 weeks, it could be 2 months, right? If it's months, then it's really bad.
Exactly. So no, I hard disagree on leaks being a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
again, a day, a couple hours, it's a minimal damage. But
if a YouTuber like schedules a video and it's only like 12 hours before, that's not as bad.
right,
It's not bad. I mean, it's that could be good, right? That generates the right kind of hype,
right,
right? Please.
yeah, please, it wasn't that bad. Sorry.
But seeing an actual review is better, but a sneak peek can generate hype for a review. Absolutely right, blindly driven. Again, it's got to be the right kind of imagery that gets leaked.
Yeah,
And it has to be in the right time frame too.
and it
so
can't
like,
just give away everything about it.
it has to be a tease.
Yeah,
If you're gonna do that.
it's-
If you're gonna do it.
If you're gonna do it,
I'm
and most
still not a
people
fan of any of that.
And most people do teases that are way too revealing, and it's just like,
Or-
okay, well then just release it.
Or
if
the
that's what
hashtags are obvious.
Did you see the
Proline.
Yeah. Did you see the most recent Proline tease for the Nissan hardbody?
No, not the most recent one. No.
It was like last week.
Oh, it was just last week. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Nissan one.
Yeah, of course, I saw that one.
Yes. Did you see the hashtags?
I think I probably took a look at them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe you did, and you will have noticed that they are not as overpopulated with hints of what it's going to.
Yeah, they've really slowed down on that, I guess.
Yeah, this is the first time that I've noticed it.
Although
Because-
Nissan hardbody is very misleading because, like you said on the news, that is the name of the truck.
Right.
It's not a hardbody.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
maybe it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, so, that's the, it was interesting to see Proline like, okay, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, they probably listened to you. They were like, oh, yeah? There's probably a hashtag in there that says F Josh.
Right. That's,
Yeah.
like what I put in my hashtags the last time, like the answer's not in here. Like,
Or, oh, well, Logan, here he goes. Or some companies do really bad teases and generate hype for a new color on the same old product.
that's another,
It's not wrong.
that's an overhype. Ooh,
Yeah.
here's Ben has this one. So is an intentional leak still a leak? No, it has
No.
the appearance, of course,
An
which
appearance
can be
of-
which can be purposeful, and then it probably falls within that idea.
Yep.
So,
Yep, 100%.
you know, I think that, and in certain times that can be, you know, what was the old Apple iPhone one? Was that did someone really leave it at a bar, or was that fake? You know, like,
right. Yeah. Well, the way they handled it made it seem like it was real. So it's a Lexan hard body and not a hard body. Yes. But is the leak legit or no? Is Axial releasing a 6 scale? Hunch. Who knows?
We don't know.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Is that a new color Vanquish hat? It is. It will be on the website soon. And it's not it's a flex fit rather than a snapback like Matt has on.
Boo.
Flex fit are far superior. Trucker hats, not the move. While those trucker hats I did like because they actually fit me and I could still have like 3 snaps in the back even though I have a large head. This is the best trucker hat I had ever had. However,
biggest head in RC. So promote him.
False.
Well, Paul doesn't work in the industry anymore, so the hats are already sold out. That's a joke because Vanquish never has stock, which is not true. If you go on there right now, you can buy a lot of different axles.
Exactly. Other than F10Ts are currently out of stock, I will admit. But D44 should be back in stock today. Well, unless they sold out again. Ben says, "Oh, you're a 3 snap guy too."
How many snaps am I? I'm a 2 snap guy.
No way.
Like 2 holes.
2 exposed.
2 exposed.
Oh,
yeah.
No. I have all but 3. Like it's just hanging on. Like, but normally with trucker hats, I'm like the last one. Like, and it's doing this move in the back. Like,
you're doing that move in the back, are you?
Yeah, and it's like, so that's why that one was nice because I could fit through.
Big DK said, biggest head in RC. It was measured in the woods. Truer words were never spoken. Except for Vanquish t-shirts. Yeah, you can still get those.
Yes.
Is it bad that I ordered a Phoenix and got the orange tank wheels? Yes.
No. They're such good look. We got the orange tanks on that and they look so good. Good.
I've got the gold tanks. I put the red rings in the. I don't remember which ones these are, and they're not the Scarms.
Let me see. Those are the deltas.
Deltas, that's right.
It's a triangle, like a delta, you know?
Oh, you should just call it the triangle. Would have been a lot easier for people. Vanquish pens? ?
Oh my God! Did you
Somebody mentioned today that Traxxas has pens on their store.
Oh, after our pen debacle, did you see Reefs RC's Instagram post?
No, I missed it.
He tagged us in it as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shoot.
And it was like the most Delta. Can I help you? Scott O'Blander. Yeah, go look at Reef's Instagram post. He posted up quite.
Oh, the pen. I remember this.
Yes, quite the EDC pen.
Yeah, it does everything.
It
holds your phone. Has a flashlight.
It's a stylus.
Folds in many ways.
Yeah,
that is quite the pen. Yep.
So...
How much would 200 of those be?
Yeah.
Where's the... Somebody get me a link to the pen. I want to see their pens. Traxxas pen. I want a Traxxas pen now. Hey, do you want to do mail call real quick?
Let's do it. I have very, very little. So, which...
Same. I haven't even opened the package yet.
Well, I wish that I had a package to open because the knife brought to you by Brazen Scale.
I made this knife.
Would have been helpful to open the box, but...
This, oh, hello. What have we got here?
I don't even remember what I ordered.
Speaking of Reefs RC, We've got some servos, I do believe. Yes, the BLK 1100 SMRT. This one, wow, 7.4 at 8.4 volts, you get 1100 ounce-inches of torque.
Yes.
There's many other servos in here. Yes. The 800 IS internal spool low profile winch. These are
low profile. Yep.
It is.
I actually have not ran this 800 IS. Was this the one you ran in your class too?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And because he likes to be even more low profile, the 299 LP Racing Edition. Racing servo for racing. This will be perfect because I have a racing project coming up.
You have a racing project?
Well, I've got a drift car I'm going to be building.
Oh.
Yeah. And when it's red anodized, you know it's faster.
We have a
some
U4 race coming up, the 25th. And I think I'm going to put a couple of trucks together for that. I might run my bomber. Where'd my bomber go?
Thank you, Reefs RC, for that. Yeah. Very nice of you, gents. Where's your bomber? What did you do with your bomber? Indiana Spartan, thank you very much.
Maybe I took it to the shop. Maybe it's at the office. So I'm going to get my bomber ready to go. I'm going to build up a Phoenix for it as well. Run a few classes there. I haven't U4 raced in many years, so I figure that will be it.
Yeah, nice.
So I don't remember what I ordered here.
Oh, Dana's got me the pen link. It's the fastest pen in pens. $1.99. Canadian dollars.
There we go. Oh, yes. It's like I didn't realize. It said this is my this is the tachometer for my Trike, which progress is coming along fantastic for. Throttle cable for the Trike.
This is an RC show.
And glue sticks for the 3D printer.
What do you need glue sticks for? What are you printing that you need glue on there?
So I'm printing the amp rack for the back of the 450. And they're very thin and small. So just as it goes up, it has a tendency that it will want to knock them off or knock them loose. So just a little extra precaution with some glue.
Sure.
I normally don't run it, but yes, the F450 project, of course, ordered all the subwoofers and amps for that. For the back, what did we order? 14 subs, and then we ordered a 60-watt amplifier.
Stupid.
So, not stupid. It will be awesome.
I hate, I'll say it right now, I hate music coming out of an RC car.
Normally I do too, but not like on the trail.
More than anything, especially on the trail.
This is obviously going to be useless on just about every situation. This will
right. This is sin racing.
This will be music coming out of it only when it's around cars that are making way more music. So, TRD Adventures, thank you, sir. Trying to get prepared for Crawlapalooza. 3 new builds done this week and more goods for the SCX6. I don't know why so much fun with it. The SCX6 is so much fun.
It's so much fun.
I love mine. I have plans.
Speaking of SCX6, Red Rooster AZ wants to know recommended reef servo for the SCX6. He's got 2 for the
Beast 1000 stuff. Or the Beast 2000.
Yes. Thanks for finishing my sentence. You just get me.
Just spit it out.
You just get me. Yeah. So you've got 2 options there. I would say if you're running the stock ESC, you will definitely want a BEC for that.
Yeah. Well, aren't they direct power?
No.
Which
2000 is?
Yeah. Okay, that's one I have.
The 1000 is the one I have, and it is not. So,
okay, gotcha.
BEC for that one.
Yeah, that makes sense. So,
yeah,
the 2000 is obviously a lot of servo. So
that's a lot of servo. That's half the price of an SCX6. so. Yeah.
What part of Kansas are you from, Josh? I just came through on my move to Oklahoma. I'm not from Kansas. I'm from Nebraska, and then I lived in Kansas City, which is in Missouri.
So a cold day, where I recognize Missouri. Somebody was saying something about we can't see what you hold in front of the camera. Yeah, it's because he's not catering to our channel.
Matt and I use two different cameras. So you see one
camera. They're slightly different lengths. Like Josh's camera is this one that I'm pointing at right now.
Yeah.
And this is my camera.
Yeah. Here's my camera on my channel, my camera on Matt's channel. And just like when Matt held up Matt yells at me, he's like, just put it in front of your face. Except when he showed us the tanks earlier, I couldn't see him either because they were just like,
what are you talking about, Josh? This is exactly where I held it.
It's just like peeked up from the bottom. Like you were on his.
It's like this?
You were on the free version of his OnlyFans on my channel. But
what? There was something on here. I can just see Matt now shaking his fist at the kids and their damn music playing toy cars. Turn it down.
Yes.
Or if it's good music, turn it up.
Not a big fan of the music coming from the RC cars myself. I agree. However,
it's mostly Sweet Home Alabama. That's what I've heard the most.
See, I've heard music that I like.
And you still don't like it.
You know what the weirdest thing is, though? I've been on the trail with people who have music coming from their truck, and it will annoy me. However, I've been on the trail many times where people have like a Bluetooth speaker that's just on their backpack, and I've been more okay with it.
Really?
I don't know what the difference
is. That's another pet peeve. When I see people on electric scooters, and there's a lot in my neighborhood, and they've got like a Beats pill or whatever, just blasting. It's just like you get the Doppler effect as they go by. And I'm just like, God, turn that shit
roaming scooter
down.
Gangs and Mats.
You know what they are? You know what the majority of the people in my neighborhood are who are riding an electric scooter, e-bike, scooter, whatever, not skateboard, different entire demographic there. Oh. The people who are riding like do you have the MO? Have you heard of that brand?
No, we have Bird or we have another one here. Whatever. Okay. Bird scooters are like the big ones.
Yeah, MO is probably like the number one, like, cycle bike, motorbike style. And 99% of those people, I am convinced, have a DUI, and that's why they're driving those things.
Oh, I'm talking about like the rental ones. But
no. Yeah, no, this is like, well, it's my only form of transportation now, because you don't need a license for them.
Most of the motorized bicycles that I see here are the ones powered by small gasoline engines.
Oh, yes, we have those too.
They're ridden by mainly homeless people.
Mm.
So some of them absolutely cruise, though.
Oh, they're ripping it.
They're white lining just between traffic. And then they'll get to the stoplight and they'll cut over, hit the crosswalk, cut through.
We've got this really nice walking path. It's called the rail path. It's right along the train tracks. It's nice, beautiful open space.
That's where you did
that's where I was on the skateboard. Yeah,
right.
They're also ripping along there, and just terrorizing strollers and dogs and people walking nicely. It's awful.
See, I can't wait to get the trike done. And
are you going to? I'm gonna give it a rip.
Yes, you are.
And maybe get other people standing around dirty. But are you like, what's your end goal past Proline by the Fire with that thing?
So, Proline by the Fire, my goal is it's there and it's running complete. Everything's sorted. If hopefully it seems like I'll be able to have shakedown runs done of it beforehand, but the idea for that, at least a little bit more running to get it, make sure that nothing else needs. So you guys will kind of be like crash test dummies.
Excellent.
Whatever you want to call it. So
great. That's exactly. I'm so glad to be coming down there.
Yeah.
For that purpose.
Our medical system isn't free, so
no, but it is like I don't have to pay up front.
Your like get out of jail free card thing.
Yeah. As soon as they see me, I go right to the bottom of the list, though.
Yeah.
He needs a IV and blood stat. Where's he from? Canada. He can wait.
Yeah.
We've got paying customers here. Actually, no. They probably push me to the front of the line because they can just do anything they want, and it'll get paid for.
Yeah, sure. There's Bill, the old Mr. Trudeau.
Sure.
Or whoever's guy up there.
What's Tim Hunsiger wanted to know what this was back there. This is my SCX-10 III.
You just tried to blow and you spit straight across. Like
I know. No, it wasn't spit. It was dust.
I saw that, but you
dusty.
Also spit, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, SCX-10 III, custom painted to be like my old Jeep that I used to own, which I no longer own.
No interior?
No, not yet. This was a work in progress. Originally, it was on a VS410 chassis with all the Knight Customs bits, but I plopped it on here just to see how it looked.
What is it? It's on SCX-3?
Yeah, it's SCX-10 III with straight axles.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll probably put it back on the Vanquish chassis at some point, but I like to move stuff around up here.
Yeah.
Keep it fresh. Oh,
yeah.
Geez, I should make sure there's nothing that shouldn't be seen. Yeah, good. We're good.
But my plan for the Trike, after Proline by the Fire, it'll all get torn down, and then I'll get the chassis powder coated and all of the bits finished up to get the final look. And then who knows?
Sell it.
I don't know. I probably won't.
Probably sell it.
I want it to take to events and putt around. Now I know Proline by the Fire, I might not be able to drive it around. I know that like motorized vehicles there can be a little, but at least it'll be there. People can see it, sit on it. I'm looking forward to it. I got a bunch of stuff on the way, like the last of the things that I needed. On my live stream last Friday, some people found the exhaust tubing that I needed that I was having a hard time finding. Because I needed 1-inch mandrel bent 180s so that I could make the exhaust that I needed. And I couldn't find anything that was mandrel bent 1-inch and carbon steel, not stainless. So
Josh speaks in Trike.
Yeah. But all that's on the way, and I got a few other little things. It's getting really close.
That's good. So. Small scale motoring. It's not that I don't like Sweet Home Alabama. I never said that. I said that's the song I hear the most out of tiny RC speakers.
Oh, I missed a super chat.
I like it.
Nick Hutt, thank you. Have to only pick one, Phoenix or an SCX6. If I can only have one, then it's a Phoenix. If I can only have one, then RC car, it's a Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm having a 10 scale.
Yeah.
But if I already have a Phoenix and there's then a 6 scale is high on that list because excuse me, they are amazingly fun.
It is so much fun, guys. If you have never driven one, I highly recommend it. Matt's neighborhood sounds rough. There's also a lady who likes to talk to herself and then sometimes yell. Like she's having an argument with somebody, but there's nobody there, just her. And she walks everywhere, and she's in the best shape I've ever seen. But she screams at herself all the time.
I was pulling into the office the other day, and there was that lady who was yelling at herself, someone, walking down Roseville Road with oven mitts on.
Oh.
Red oven mitts.
Huh.
And I need a dash cam. Why do I not have a dash cam?
Exactly.
I would have so many Instagram stories.
Yeah. Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Matt shakes fist, stay off my lawn.
Oh,
That's Eddie's job. That's Eddie's job.
Right?
Yeah.
Someone stole her turkey.
Or casserole. Casserole. South Carolina has the mopeds. We call them lickersicles. That's a good name.
That makes
that's so
a
true.
ton of sense.
That's great. Logan Birdzell, thank you very much. As someone who has never had a 1/10 scale crawler but has several super scale SCX-24s, would you recommend the new Phoenix VS410 kit, or would it be too hard? I think you can handle it.
I think that you'll enjoy working on it more.
Yeah, if you've built any kit before, I think you'll have no trouble with that at all. Follow any of my build series is.
10 scale is just such an easy scale to work with.
Well, I think he's asking about, like, in comparison to working on his SCX-24s in terms of, like, not having built something before. I think that's
what I'm saying. I'm saying 10 scale is, like, a great scale. It's, like, to work with as far as being a first one. Like, I feel like 24 stuff, like, a little more finicky. The screws, you're like, is this tight? Am I going to over tighten? Is it going to... And then when it's done, it's still a 24 scale.
Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy there.
Josh, you mean you don't like 1.6 screws? Exactly.
Yeah, those are the worst. Matt needs to review the Trike. I will do that. I will do a live unboxing.
Yeah. Today we're going to do a first ride and review.
First ride and review.
First look, ride and
review. First look, ride and review of the new Josh tricycle. No shocks will kill your back. He's got shocks on the seat.
Well, springs.
He's got suspension.
Yep. It's it's gonna be so much fun. So excited.
Checkered Pass said, guy I crawl with constantly has the Traxxas sound machine in his Defender. So annoying. Like, is it like the diesel version? Like, is there a diesel option on the sound machines? But yeah, that gets up there too.
That's one up there real quick.
Yeah, I have one in the half track, and I made it so I could turn it off because I ran it with it on it once for a video, and then I never used it again. They are super annoying.
Ben says, I suspect the first rides occur at Casa de PLBTF. For sure.
Yes, absolutely. In the safety of our own environment.
Yeah, and then there's not as much he can do his Doug DeMuro style walk around in privacy.
Yeah. Well, I don't want an audience.
Exactly.
I want people chirping things and chiming in.
I'll bring a helmet that'll fit you. Don't worry. So
a baby helmet. Helmet for
it's just gonna be a pillow and a leather belt. Little Rascal style helmet. Just
you bring it. I'll wear it. That's a guarantee. Sounds like he's planning on roosting Josh at the first opportunity. That's the only reason I want to ride it.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna
be. What's that thing that Kevin Talbot says? Are you hungry? He's like he always like he have his RC car, and there'll be somebody, a bloke, standing over here, and he goes, Roderick, are you hungry? And the guy's like, yeah, I am. And he just throttle it and just cover the guy in dirt.
Is he wearing a thin tie?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any ties. Not on that channel.
Nothing to do with nothing. But during a live stream the other day, this is a suggestion for you if you don't already. This was on a live stream. I was doing some soldering. I think it was on the Moon Buggy. And a number of people in there recommended that I go buy myself some Kester brand solder. What solder are you using currently, Matt?
You're probably gonna...
Because I was using no name, Oster, whatever, like nothing
I'm using Burnzomatic,
Okay.
lead-free, silver bearing,
Let me
metalwork solder.
put on your list right now this Kester solder. Kester.
Hang on, let me find a pen.
I was really
here's one.
waiting. Kester.
Ter. Kester brand.
Yeah, and it's 44. Kester 44. Okay.
Got it. Why is this?
You can buy it in different sizes. You know, 1 mil. This is actually 0.5 mil because it was what was available, but it's still fine.
What mil would you recommend? One.
See what see, whatever. See what you can find. Okay. I'll just tell you, because no matter what you can find, a number of people recommended this Kester, and
so far so good.
It's a different level of easy to work with. Like, I honestly don't know that I've ever worked with like specific or better solders than another. I remember Holmes sent me like just a wrap of solder at one point, and I remember using it. I was like, "That's really good stuff." And then I just never sought out buying good solder again.
Okay, this is the good stuff, though, eh?
Yeah, it was just like, it was such a good recommendation. Like, that's what the live streams are so good for that stuff.
You know what? People are nice.
You know what? So, if you were someone who thought that the Kester was a great one, then you're right, and I appreciate your guys' recommendations, because it is amazing. Like, it's so nice to just use things that are better and be like, why didn't I use these all the time?
It's sort of like this new webcam that I bought just for your stream.
Yeah, for my channel.
For your channel. I love it.
I bought a better one for your channel before you. So
yeah, well, mine is currently on the floor somewhere. Actually, that's going to go in someone's mystery package. You're going to get a pen and a webcam. That's how I'm going to start doing it now. You buy next time I do a run of stickers, you might get a servo. You might get an ESC. You might get a motor. You might get a pen. You might get 10 pens. You might get 200 pens.
You might only get your servo or your sticker.
You might just get your stickers.
Cole,
it's a mystery Bradley. With every delivery.
Thank you, sir. Best overall Class 1 tire. Overall, if I didn't know where I was going and I had to pick one tire and I just wanted to have the best shot, I thought right now, I'd say Class 1 Hyrax.
Class 1 Hyrax.
That would be like, just, probably, I'm not saying that there isn't better tires at better places.
Yeah, it is a lot of
ingredients, it is better pizza, Papa John's. But
better pizza. What is it? Better ingredients, better pizza, better RC cars.
Yeah.
Better tires.
My clothes better, my shoes better, It's a TikTok thing.
BYOCF. Bring your own curb feelers. That's for the Trike and me. Because I'll find it. If there's a curb anywhere.
Oh, I know. I know.
Will there be a Corona holder? I mean, cup holder.
Oof. Let me tell you, I have my doubts on the ability. Well, I think that to properly hold a Corona while riding, you're going to want to keep it firmly in your left hand. Although that is the only brake hand.
That's the brake hand, though. Just mount one of these up on there, too.
Hold it higher.
Mount one of these up. There we go. Mount one of these up there, Josh.
That's just a bottle opener. That's not a holder.
That's correct. No, but you need one of those on there for fun.
I'll give you that. That's no foot brake option. Got currently. Beer can helmet, Brett. That's not a bad idea.
Pretty good idea.
So maybe I should add a foot brake. second
Maybe you should add
caliper.
a like a handbrake so we can do handbrake turns.
I thought about that. It would be fun. I think that now the steering and the gas tank like that, it would have to be with the clearances of both of those things. You would have to move it back, and then it would be like right in your crotch, which seems like it would be awkward. Maybe you could put it off to the side.
There's a lot of options.
But that's still on the same left hand. You just because you can't break. You can't like
make it so you can put a beer in the top of the handbrake. So then you can use the bottleneck.
So you can pull it back and then.
See?
Yep.
Solutions. That's what this show offers. TRD Adventures, thank you very much. Before you show up to Proline, you totally need to swing by Walmart and pick up a big wheel and just roll in with that with some aviators on. Yeah. What's up, ladies? Then just do a standing front tire burnout.
Yeah. Is there an estimated top speed for the Trike? I don't know.
It's scary.
It's the guys who had finished them. I think they honestly had stability problems before they had top speed. So, like, I got it up to 38 before we got. But you know,
it's that ghost motor.
Blind Guy RC thinks a Ridgeman with a plan. Rock Pirate build 5 stars. It's coming along well. There's some stuff that I'd like to get finished on it. I've got a bumper designed up so that I can get the quad headlight on there. But
Clockwork DG said, I believe it's pronounced Keister. Not Kester. Keister.
Yeah.
Most electronics Dana is spreading some knowledge here. Most electronics manufacturers recommend Kester or Keister solder for repairs.
Yeah, what do you know?
There you go. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Hey, man, amazing job on the Earth Roamer. Why, thank you very much. I much appreciate that.
Yes.
That was a fun build. I got to get it out and drive it. I was kind of hoping, spoiler alert, I was going to go out to see my friend Headquake tomorrow, but I think I'm going to be locked to my desk. So maybe Friday, but I'm going to go out and see Headquake again and drive tiny trucks over there.
Nice. What all are you going to take?
I don't know. There's so many things because I haven't seen him in 3 years. So everything, I guess. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
I mean, it feels
There's
like
so
you should
many
take the Dodge.
Dodge. Do I have a Dodge?
Isn't that a Dodge? Or is that a Toyota? The Ford long cab thing.
It's a Toyota.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a Dodge. I can't remember. It's been a while.
I might take that though. That's a good choice.
That's a very head. Has he been maintaining his RC running area?
Yes. Yeah. He still. I think he does the racing around the track more than anything. But he did sweep the trails, and they're all in good shape and
good.
Still out there. Yeah. So looking forward to doing that. That'll be really fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Scale Studio. Maybe I'll take the Earth Roamer. Actually, that might be kind of fun. Or I'll take the High Trail. Because there's some mud out there, I think. Across the street. Some good mud. Scale Studio, thank you very much for the British poundery dues. Hello and good night at work. Sad face.
You know.
What time is it there? It's
late.
3 a.m?
Something like
Oof.
that.
Yeah.
What rigs are we both bringing to Proline by the Fire? Matt, how many?
I'm only going to probably bring 2. Maybe I'll ship you 1.
Okay. So 3.
Actually, no. Maybe just 2 because I'm bringing 1 home with me.
Oh, because of the Tamiya stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, well, are you counting the Camtech as 1?
No, that doesn't count. That's
okay.
like a third of 1.
Yeah, I agreed. So what are you going to bring to Proline by the Fire?
I don't know. I don't have anything that fits within the theme this year of medieval times because I have no time for medieval times right now.
Right.
I don't know. It's got a... I'll probably bring a Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a safe bet because it won't break down. I don't know what else I don't know. I should bring like a hard body or something kind of unique. The Loco Hawk might fit into the medieval theme.
I mean, in a weird,
Kinda,
like not
in a
really
weird,
way, but yeah. Like,
not at all accurate. Maybe I'll call them up and see if they'll change the theme.
yeah.
Is it too late to make it steampunk? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, shoot.
Chris Kelly says, "Bring it to Mia since they haven't changed since medieval times."
That's very good. That's very good. Maybe I'll bring the Huna van just to annoy Josh. Drive my tracked van around.
See if I can chase it with the 3-wheelers.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm going to bring the TRX 4000 because I'm sure there'll be some sort of weight polling thing. They
Yeah,
usually
you could
have.
do that. You could do that thing where you're on that that big tippy circle.
Yeah.
Just plop it down and
I'm going to bring, so the TRX 4000. I'll definitely bring my Phoenix of some sort. I don't know which one.
I'm gonna bring the straight axle because that's the one I like the most.
I'll probably bring my Class 1 BS 410.
Oh, maybe I'll bring my brazen scale Marlin then.
Yeah. We should
would be a
talk
good
about
choice.
the Brazen Scale sponsorship for the month.
Hey,
And
that's a great idea. What a segue.
what a segue. Look at that. This month, Brazen Scale, this for the Brazen Scale sponsorship. Again,
Wow.
make an Instagram post, put Harley Designs Inc., Scale Builders Guild, and Brazen Scale in your post, and show what rig you would like to do a chassis swap with.
That's right, because Brazen Scale has a lot of different competition-style chassis
5
options.
chassis options.
If you've got a TRX4, they got a chassis for you.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I've got my Brazen Scale ATL up top there. Matt built one of the C1s for... That's your C... Oh, that's another
This
C1.
is the other C1. This is the leaf sprung C1.
That's
There's a
one of
C1 that I used for scaled Nats this year. And then I ruined it by putting a super heavy, top heavy hard body on it.
And by driving
and driving it.
Yeah, you ruined it that way.
I ruined it many ways.
So there's but they've got 5 different chassis. Take a look, make a post. Instagram is the place. Sorry if you don't have Instagram. It's just the place that we do this.
Yeah, it's
So,
the easiest place for us to follow.
put all 3 of our tags in the post so that we see them. You can tag us as well, like in the actual photo if you like, but put it in the @tag so that we can make sure we see it. Helps the most.
Precisely. And thanks to Brazen for sponsoring this month. It's
yes, absolutely
great to have you guys on board. Thank you.
Yep, and we got the chance. I think it was the first time I got the chance to hang out with Wes as well at Nationals. Normally, I only get to see Brett. So
yeah,
these guys are great.
Nice to meet them both. Excellent gentlemen, running a very nice company. We've actually had them on the show. Episode. Go back and look at it.
I was going to say, I was like, you know these numbers?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I was that into this show?
Like, yeah, actually, it was midway.
Although sometimes I do put this show on to go to bed.
No, well, yeah, I just have recordings of myself talking that I use.
Don't take the Huna van. Josh will steal it. Not the Earth Roamer.
Yeah, you can't take the Earth Roamer.
No, because the Earth. Why? People will want that, or it's just too big.
It's just too big.
It's so big. It's comical. Am I going to bring any sticker sheets to Proline? Maybe.
Oh, good idea. You should do that.
Some of those, maybe.
Yeah.
Doesn't the High Trail have dragon wheels? That's on theme. Very good, Trash Boat.
Trash Boat.
Good name.
Nice.
Good name. Good. Great.
Good.
Here's a question for Brazen Scale. Are you back to shipping worldwide yet? I know they ship to me, and I'm outside of America. There they are right there. We appreciate all you guys do for the hobby and all the things we don't do for the hobby. Do you appreciate that?
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate that one more. No, but yeah, I guess that's a great question.
Yeah. Do you do that?
Now would be a good time for an ad, it says.
We ship to the U.S. and Canada. If you want it exported internationally, we recommend using a forwarding service. All right. Thank you very much. That's
there we go.
Probably Brett. That's Brett.
Yeah. So, yeah, excellent. Well, good. Again, we appreciate Brazen Scale. And yeah, I did. There was some comments earlier, Matt. I don't know if you can see. Can you see this right down here? No.
What do you got?
What you're missing there is the ready to run sportsman ready.
I don't want to look at that. Don't put that on this channel.
It's all wired up. Got everything smashed down. She's other than just some paint, a little bit of paint, and we'll be good to go. But she's done. So it's you should be excited. It's pretty rad. 4 pounds, 4 ounces RTR weight with a little bit bigger battery than I plan to run, but still.
I don't like it.
You know you like it.
No, I don't. I hate it. It's stupid.
So good.
Nice robot.
Even the battery, Matt, it's because it just goes in this little pocket right here. See how it would go this way, but it'll just fit conveniently and super easily right there in the front axle. Look at that.
Logan just typed a bunch of words. It's like, and nobody cares. I don't even know what these words mean in this order. My new Sporty is in the mail.
Yes. This
cool.
2.2S Sporty, shafty, whatever you like to call it. So this has a center-mounted transmission with a motor right there, and then drive shafts. So it's very scale.
Yeah, it's super scale. Put that right in the concourse event.
So, looking for a little paint on this, and she'll be done. I shot the video for it.
That's for the non-scale builders guild.
Oh, so on the news, I was covering the RC Nation. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, RC Nation. Yeah, I've signed up for that.
So the new Horizon social platform, not a forum. And
it's a forum.
Right. And I was trying to decide on my little caption below. And I put it's all RC until your crazy uncle gets on there. But the second option I had for the caption was their backup name was the Schmilders Schmild. but I was getting to think, I was just like,
yeah, shots fired.
I was like, do people know? I don't feel like Matt puts it out there enough that the Scale Builders Guild is actually a forum and a website.
Started as a web forum, yeah. Not even one that I started. I just took it over. I bought it. And now I'm running it into the ground by myself. No, it's that's
you
sort
should
of
start
where
selling mystery boxes.
Yeah, the forum is where I started. That's where I got in and got into this hobby. I joined RC Crawler. At the time, it was Crawl Canada, not even the Scale Builders Guild. Scale Off-Road 4x4.org.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible name. Because I'd be like, oh yeah, it's over on Scale 4x4, and you type in, and you're like, I can't get
there.
I don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, it's .org. Like, huh?
Ew.
Ew.
What are they? A
Feel-
government organization?
Feel
Sick.
dirty. Like, is this
Yeah.
a charity? Like, do I have to give my cars away if I join here? I don't get it.
Well, it's sad because they had a lot of great relevant information to our hobby, and they're gone, deleted, offline.
Yeah, it's so wild when that happens.
I know.
So
If that
yes,
ever happened to
this is
RC Crawler, I think there would probably be like a revolt.
I know, so much info. I'd like to just download it so I could search it. But
That's a good idea.
yeah, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye.
Be entertaining for a second.
Somebody was asking earlier today about the Toyo Open Countries from Proline. Here they are mounted up, and this is only good for my stream. But great tread pattern, looking good. These are I think these are KMC wheels. I can never remember. Anyway, if you want a closer look at them, there will be an episode of What's on the Bench featuring those in their entirety. And I also forgot to show off RC Plate Shop. Sent me a few plates with my last order. Jeepin' and Wheelin' and RC Plate. Autism awareness. But he also sent along a bunch of tiny magazines. I've got a bunch of the Gray's Sports Almanac from such movies as Back to the Future. That's the one. He also did some four-wheeler, which is pretty cute. And my favorite, Gigantic Asses, which is a Homer Simpson's reference. Is the Mike J, is the term Josh Stinks copyrighted? No. It's all yours. Can I see that again? It is a good looking tire, is it not? Hey, there's Reefs RC right now. Reefs, we just I unboxed your mail today. Thank you very much for sending all these servos my way. I'm actually, this is quite fortuitous, the 299 LP, because that one can go right into my drift car machine that I'm building. I'm getting some help from K-Pop on that. He is doing he's doing a Ford RS 2000. I think that's what that one is. And he's putting that build together right now, and it's looking pretty amazing. He's doing like a full printed chassis. It's going to be sick. So do go check out K-Pop RC if you haven't. He also did a very similar video to the one that I did. He did a better job and before me on the HPI Baja.
Those were fun videos to watch.
Oh, so awesome. I like that format a lot. Like, it was sort of like watching an episode of Top Gear.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where there's a 200, thank you. There's not much of a challenge per se in that one. But that format, I think I'm going to use that again because I really like that style of video making.
I don't know what you weren't showing very well on camera, but they said to hold it up in front of you.
Yeah, I know they did. It was the Toyo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. These are KMC wheels, right?
Yes, those are the whole shots.
Whole shot. Yeah.
KMC whole shot, the incision wheels.
Yes.
Thanks to Stretch for your donation. How much to pay Proline or J Concepts to make a Lexan body run? Like, of a body that doesn't exist, or of a body that maybe they previously made? Because I think the difference would be if a mold wore out, and if they at that time they may stop the run of a body, because a lot of them, like Proline, a lot of their bodies were still made in clay, and then they backfill molds to make the final buck. And sometimes whatever they're backfilling out of, kind of like sometimes like an aluminum resin composite or whatever it is, like that stuff wears out, then they may just not, it would be a complete remake. So, tens of thousands of dollars for a mold to be remade of a if they're not making it anymore, a body that maybe was at the end of its, product cycle, not selling. So,
yeah.
So, do you think Proline will make other Gladiator body replacements? Oh, you mean for the SCX3 Gladiator, the longer wheelbase? I would say that's probably not super likely.
No.
Just because
say it's likely either.
It's such a... Now, I know that they're owned by the same company.
It's a goofball wheelbase.
it's a long wheelbase, and they did it for that reason. And they, most people are like, well, if they bought that Gladiator, they probably want a Gladiator.
Yep. Because that was never offered as a kit option for that wheelbase.
So yeah, it's just I would not expect it.
No. What servos are used in the Phoenix Overdrive and Dig? Any standard size servo will work. You don't need a lot of torque. I'm running Tekin 120s, which is probably overkill.
It's a very nice servo to use.
Yes.
Eco Power, A-Main's house brand, they just released a low profile servo. Standard size, but low profile. It's called the 115T. I think it's like $35.
Oh, that's a good deal. That would be perfect for that application.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones that I haven't picked them up yet, but I'm going to plan on picking them up and trying them out myself. But
yeah,
I expect that to be a great choice.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a very good one.
So, yes.
Whatever happened to Loops RC molds? I don't know. His stuff was an interesting.
It's an interesting type of injection
material.
molding.
Yeah, it's injection molding, but it's not like a high pressure injection mold.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, not like the several tons of pressure that like for ABS. It is. It's a weird what is that? It's like a resin injection.
It's almost like a resin injection, but it's not quite resin. Like it's more plasticized than resin. I don't know. Whatever happened to his molds is he's probably still got them. He's probably just not doing it anymore.
Yeah, so I imagine that business had to be something else, right? Like they had some sort of injection molding based around a different industry other than just RC is my guess. And yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear what happened to Loops officially, because the post that's on their website is
it's just sort of like we're done.
It's cryptic.
Yeah,
it's not even like we're done. It's like, hey, I tried to, convince. Here, I've got it saved. Here, I'll just.
Yeah.
It's in under B or C.
Dear customers and friends, I am really sorry to inform you that our company ended up business this week after 10 years on the scale RC scene. Unfortunately, according to the circumstances, there was literally no way to make final sales or last orders. I managed to handle all orders received before the online store was paused. Thank you for all your support and shopping by us. I hope you really enjoyed what we have produced during all those years. We managed to produce and sell thousands of hard bodies and much more scale parts. It was a pleasure to communicate with you and receive all the wonderful pictures with your builds and see our products finished. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, I know there's a translation there too, so I don't know. Like it seemed like did everything I could.
Okay, we're gonna make a poll because polls are fun.
Yes,
I suspect there may have been a legal reason.
Oh
the
yeah,
shop is no longer functioning.
So
why is Loops out of business? Legal cease and desist, which is entirely likely.
Oh, you think it was that? I thought more like legal, like bankruptcy. Or
no, I don't think that.
Okay.
Maybe like proximity to
price global conflict
issues. Global issues. Let's add another option here. Bad at money. Oh, my audio is very low, is it? It's probably because my battery is dying in my mic.
I put those three options up.
Okay. Let's go with that.
So, you got to remember they're in what country were they in, Matt? Czech?
I believe Czech Republic, yeah.
Right. So it's just like, I don't know. Like I was guessing financial before, like they basically had to close doors. What the hell is Loops? Loops was a company that made a bunch of scale hard body options. They had some some options that you just didn't see anywhere else. They were of a decent quality for a boutique type thing.
I'm
Chris
gonna replace my battery here, so stand by.
I don't think that it was a spin cast. It was an actual. It was like a.
Wasn't rotocast.
No, I've seen that as well. No, this is an actual injection mold. That's why it was pretty interesting, of like how they did it versus. But no, I know what you mean as well. Like by this rotary casting, rotocast, spin, whatever you're going to call it. But no, it was an actual injection, so it was interesting. I was on the fence about buying a Nissan Patrol body right before the store went down. Glad I hesitated. Yeah, or too bad you hesitated so long because you didn't get it. So, because they made cool stuff that you just didn't see anywhere else.
They made a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's obviously the hard body use for me not as common, but
no,
still.
There we go. Back in business. New batteries.
What kind of batteries did you just have in hand?
9-volt.
You had 9-volt just on hand. Huh.
Yeah. I have everything within arm's reach, Josh. You know that.
I know. I'm just surprised you had a 9-volt.
I may have another one. Yep.
I definitely do not have a 9-volt.
There's another one ready to go. Let's see my Loops or Land Rover. It's upstairs in storage. Increasing in value.
What? That wasn't the carbon bodies you got, was it? No, those were from the Philippines.
You mean like these right here?
Right. Did the carbon fiber guy do any other styles? Yeah, they're doing more and more styles now. I think it's really weird. The guy who I dealt with specifically is the guy who makes them. And I had put out his email address on the streams once before because I always dealt with his personal Facebook page. And I was always just like, I'm not putting like his personal Facebook page up. Like just, and I gave his email, his business email, in a stream at some point, who knows how long ago, and I don't have it handy again, so I can't help you there. But it's weird because I think he also makes them for a company called like MLC Fiberglass, and they are posting up a number of new styles that I assume he is making.
He must be making for them,
because it was so weird. I was like, this guy started contacting me from this MLC, it was clearly the same body that I had, and he knew that I had these bodies and that they were. And he's like, hey, do you need any more of those? And I was like, well, actually, I am looking to order. He's like, well, here's the options. That's when we had that Baja Bug behind Matt that I bought as well. Mm-hmm. I've got the Power Wagon cab option of it, which is around here somewhere. I think they're over there. But so I was just like, yeah, I want to get those and this and this. And he's like, okay, cool. Well, let me get you a price. I was like, all right. And then the original guy contacted me again. He's like, hey, just deal with me directly. I was like, what is going on? Why am I like,
don't deal with that guy shady.
Like I don't know, so weird. So yeah. I don't know.
Grizzly Built RC. Hey Matt, have you ever owned an RC Model X crawler? In the past, saw a video about it recently. It looks neat, but they don't make them anymore. You know what? I think I did have an RC Model X chassis, but I don't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, I'm sure. He used to make good stuff, for sure. But I don't think he's in that game anymore.
Yeah. So JJ Rutten, MLC makes the bodies for CCW. Not true. The guy who I bought them from is the guy who makes them, and then MLC is like a seller of those and then so it was like getting stepped on a couple of times. I was going right to Columbia. I was going right to
You're
Columbia.
going right to Columbia. You were talking to Mr. Escobar direct.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, I don't know. It's a weird deal. Whatever.
Yeah. Here's a good question, Josh. Want to do a Class 1 hard body that is not a Mojave. What are some alternatives?
Ford F350, Clodbuster.
Those are all fairly narrow, so you're gonna have to put some massive fender flares on it to make it.
But they're also
Class
competitive.
1 appropriate. Yep, very competitive.
If you want to be competitive, they're good options. And let's see, what are other options, Matt, that are like good options for a Class 1? You're the hard body guy.
Yeah, I'm looking around here.
I don't know why I'm looking around.
Yeah, Forerunner. Forerunner with the top off.
Yep, Forerunner with the top off.
That's about it.
Didn't I see people using the bug body?
Yeah, you did see a couple, but it wasn't this one.
Right,
or was it?
I don't know.
I don't think it was this one.
It
must have been the Sand Scorcher.
The K5, absolutely not.
Ooh,
not a good choice.
LC70, that's a good choice.
LC70, yep, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
87 extra cab. I think he said not a Toyota though, right?
No, he just said not Mojave.
Oh, not Mojave. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Loopholes. So yeah, those are some good options. Again, not a ton of options, so you're going to be overdone and redone, whatever you want to call it. But
yeah, it's hard to be original. I mean,
there's some new bright options. You could use that Bronco behind Matt, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's true. You'd have to cut it a fair bit. Yeah. Mild trimming is allowed.
Mild trimming is allowed. RC Patina guy, thank you, sir. Question, Matt or Josh. I'm wanting to make a medieval themed hard body like the Lexan one I just did. Which body and from who would you suggest? He just did the foiled with the design.
That looked really cool.
Let's see. If you're gonna medieval, if you're into the Lexan one you just did was the Power Wagon, right? I mean, that's pretty. Oh man,
Cherokee. I mean, it's a lot of nice flat.
Defenders look like they came out of the medieval times.
And it's British, so it would have the right accent for medieval times.
I mean, old and terrible. So the Defender would be an option. I think there's a few Defender hardbody available.
Yeah.
British.
Go British. Do the Range Rover. That's a good one.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that being the right. I mean, even the LC70 again would be kind of a good one.
Yeah.
So with that squared bed and all that, like.
Oh, van. Do a van. Zach Seitman just suggested a van.
Which van hardbody?
Lunchbox.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that little thing.
Yeah.
That's a tiny little guy, though.
Yeah. But it'd be cool.
What in the world are you doing?
I just sprayed myself in the face with some support structure. I printed a bumper for my Cuckfee.
You resin printed a bumper.
No, it's FDM.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still, but I'm gonna punch you through the screen if you keep pulling supports off. Put your face against the monitor so I can punch it, please.
There, I'm done. Calm down. See,
look at that detail. The diamond plate. That is insanely good.
I know. It's really amazing. This was at 0.15 speed.
That's pretty good. God, the Prusas are good. This is why you should buy a Prusa.
Right here, baby. That's the Mod 19 rear bumper, which is already set up to work perfectly with this body because it's his body. This one.
Yep.
This will appear on tomorrow's episode.
Ah, good.
Yes. He's even integrated the mounts in there. Oh.
The sheen is off, but
well, it'll get primed.
I know.
Talking to you is like talking to a 10-year-old, which is an insult to most 10-year-olds.
I'm just the live version of a YouTube commenter. Is
Oh, Toby, Matt looks super bored of this show. No, I don't, Adam. I'm into this one. Except when Josh pulls out his robots, then I'm like, bleh. Ordered up where am I looking here? Toby Thurgood, what body did I use to build the Jelly Bean? That was the FJ80 or LC80 as you might call it on eBay.
real. That was an
Fantastic. Yeah, that was an eBay find.
Now, are those still in production?
Yep, you can still buy one of those.
Will 3D printing take up hard bodies? Like, will it take? You mean take over? Like make? No. I mean,
No.
honestly, I think 3D printed bodies are not that great.
Unless you take the time to finish them properly.
I'm not saying you can't make them. You know, you can't even tell that they're a 3D printed body, but they're still not going to have the same strength as an
unless you print them properly.
No,
I know. I'm just kidding. But you know, mine for most applications they'll hold up just fine.
No,
Mine didn't. Oh wait, which one did I break?
I think
Class 1.
I think you're saying that completely wrong. For most applications, they will absolutely break. For some applications, for some applications, they'll do just fine.
Yeah, like, that's probably more accurate.
Yeah, it's just like resin bodies are tough. No.
Yeah.
Resin bodies are not tough. They're still weak.
Yeah, resin bodies are not tough at all.
Like they're
I can certainly print anything I want and on the Prusa, and for my driving style, not competition, for scale accuracy, that's the only way to fly because their options are endless. But for 99% of everybody else, not a good idea. Just go with a injection molded hard body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Won't a heat gun solidify that 3D print? It will liquefy that 3D print is what you meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Don't use a heat gun. That's a bad idea. Yeah, this is not the K10 high lift or high trail body. This is a 3D printed bed from Mod 19 mixed with an RC 4-wheel drive Blazer cab that's been, it was the Blazer and now it's just a cab.
What am I going to do with
watch the whole thing? You're gonna love it. Twisted Skullworks RC, thank you very much. Wow. Hey Matt, one day I'm gonna find the time to reach out to you about my bomber kit if you're still interested. Thanks for all the streams. Regards, Bob. I think you just got yourself a bit of a premium because you just gave me that. So now I have to tack that onto the price of the kit. But absolutely, reach out. If you've got an new inbox bomber kit,
Matt is your guy.
I might be interested, especially if we can do it before Pro Line by the Fire, because then I'll actually do the race.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I'm planning to you for my bomber before that, so I might have one here that you wouldn't have to bring if you don't want to ruin a new inbox one.
Good idea. I like the sound of how you operate.
Because I will not be racing.
What? You don't run? But thank you very much, Twisted Skullworks. Yeah, definitely.
OBS production. How hard would it be to injection mold your own designed body? Very tough for a lot of reasons. You have to have a mold that will take the heat of injection molding through extreme pressure, which generally means metal, so CNC'd, and of a hard body. There's a lot to it, so way over difficult.
Twisted Skullworks, please reach out to me on Instagram because I am highly interested.
I don't know. I've been using 3D printing as a buck for years. Works great. 3D printing for a buck can work great. I do that as well, but but you have to, backfilling them, things like that to make them work well. But as actual usable hard bodies, it's just So it's just not the way to go.
The Thanos snap got me. That's what it was.
Casey Crawler. Got my VS410 Pro built this week. I thought the Phoenix was my favorite truck, but I was wrong. Yes, I do love the Pro. Like, oh, it's so
yeah. That was a fun build. What did I put that on?
That was your nice truck, right?
Yeah, what did that become?
What did nice truck? Wasn't that what became the Jelly Bean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was. That's right. Yeah. So now Ben has that.
Yeah. Ben has a nice truck.
And does he also have cilantro too still?
Uh-huh.
I regret everything.
Mainly because of what you decide to sell them for.
Yeah, Ben never said anything either. He went, okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Matt sends me messages now. How much should I sell this for? I tell him a number, and he's like,
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. No one will pay that.
And then he'll message me 3 minutes later. It's sold.
Sold.
Yeah. Because he's like, it'll never sell for that. I said, I'll give you $50 more than you just told me you wanted. How about that? not selling it to you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never selling to Josh again. I gave him cilantro. I gave him that truck. And then he went and sold it for money. I should get a portion of that money.
You knew the series I was doing. I had to fix all your stuff. Like,
there was nothing wrong with that truck at all.
There's so much.
That truck was perfect.
There was so much Matt rubbed all over that thing, and
just reeked of me.
Like, what is this? Come on.
Man.
I'm looking forward to Prowling by the Fire.
Me too.
We should talk about next week. You are either going to be solo. Maybe I'll be able to pop in, or maybe you have a guest. Because I'll be in Vegas. So I actually hit the road tomorrow.
Oh, you do?
I've got to go do... we go do some marketing stuff down in the City of Angels.
City of Pizza.
Yeah. Going down to LA tomorrow and whatnot, and then
you driving?
Yes. Got a big old Infinity SUV. Yeah, like QX80. And Brandon. So
the whole team.
Brandon is just coming down for Friday. Then he'll go to the airport, and don't forget the RCPC. Yep, meeting them on Friday. Going down to PDGA.
I told them to come out to PLBTF, so hopefully we'll see Joe there too.
Yeah, for sure. I'll reiterate that to him on Friday.
Please do. Yeah, so. And also give him a big hug for me.
Yeah, right. So yeah, going down, gonna see the EVGA guys, gonna see a bunch of other companies as well. So what happened to Flip That Truck? I've got more Flip That Truck stuff coming. I'm gonna go through the trucks that I have now. The series just does not perform. So while it's fun, it just doesn't. People don't really care.
Really? That's shocking to me.
So I'm gonna finish out the series with the trucks that I have. Still trying to come up with one thing at the end. But yeah, it doesn't perform. I'm sure it's the way that I'm presenting it. But
yeah, you're on the show.
Yeah, exactly. So, Unibody, nope, that there wasn't a final video, but that truck the winner was Toxic Crawlers. What's Flip That Truck? Exactly. See, that's the whole thing was I bought trucks, tried to fix them up,
flip them
a little bit, sell them for profit. And it worked well. Like, I was able to find plenty of trucks that I could clean up and flip, but it just didn't do that great. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it.
Should we talk about that other thing that we've been thinking about, or is that still?
Yeah, actually, let's do that.
Okay.
So Matt and
remember when we used to do monthly Mayhem,
which I really like.
Same. I also really like it.
One of my favorite things.
We did some good ones in the day.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what we decided to do is do another one.
We're doing it again.
But this time we reached out to 9.
Was there a 9er in there?
I think there was 9 total people.
9 fellow YouTubers celebrities
that are either in our kind of
circle
size range, some bigger, some smaller, and reached out to them and be like, hey, here is what we're thinking. Would you be interested in competing with us in this competition?
Yeah.
And about, what did we get? Did we get 7 in the end?
I think we had 7 agree. Including us. Yeah. So 7, I think there are 7 of us ish that have tentatively agreed.
Right. But rather than the what would you call it? Like the
format?
Committing to doing 5 videos, which that is a major time suck.
It's a major time suck. Yeah.
What we decided to do was kind of do it more like the 24-hour Mayhem. One long mini video. One long mini doc style video. Not in 24 hours.
No.
You get until the end of October.
Yes.
And everybody will post it at the same time.
Yeah.
So that hopefully we get finalized. I should have some time while I'm gone to get everything finalized and get everyone who is in, get stuff figured out so that they can get their stuff on the way to them.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you never told me, did the Mr. Storm agree?
Oh, I'll have to check in with that's pretty obvious. Let's call him MES.
No. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to check in with him tomorrow.
Okay.
It's far too late in the evening now for him.
Agreed.
It's like 4 in the morning.
I didn't know if he ever
he did not mention, so I will ask
him and peer pressure him.
Yeah. Peer pressure always works.
Yes, agreed. So yeah, that's the plan. And we'll see who all agrees. We had some
people said no.
We had some people say nope.
Not for me.
Not for me. And
no. H Storm. MES 2
yeah. I don't know. We'll pick one of those.
Yeah. But this should be a very good one, I think. It builds on stuff that we've done in the past.
Yeah, which is a fun concept still. They're just fun to do.
Yeah. It's more about the execution than the result, but the result is still good.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's kind of the thing. Like, we wanted to. I've been pestering Matt for quite some time. Like, we need to try and get a bunch of other people to do this with us, because at the same time, like, it'd just be interesting to see their approach style. Plus, just like, it's not the style of video that almost any of them do.
No, it's
like mini doc blog style. Like,
it's a lot more raw than I think a lot of them are prepared for.
Right.
That's the best way to put it, I think.
Some of them are just, I don't even know what they're going to do if they're not holding a monster truck in their hand. Or no.
Well, that I don't even know how to shorten that guy's name.
Some alphabet guy. Yeah. Don't ever do that on camera again. God.
This is infuriating. I don't want to buy another camera.
So, anyway, gonna get the last of the rules for that figured out, and just get those out so we can get everyone to say yes, they agree or not.
Yep.
And I
It
will
won't be
say,
long. It'll be like a week or two, I think, and then we'll be started probably.
yeah, and I'm going to be at a major disadvantage because I'm going to be gone like at least half the time.
Oh, I'm away for 2 weeks in that time as well.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
And Matt tried to throw in some rules this time to disadvantage me, but
Obviously. You'll figure out. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm playing the same game as you now. I know what to do. I've already bought things. It's already been bought.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I am this into it this time. I am not going down without a fight.
I'm going to have to send Nicole out of town. You know that, right?
Right, because you're going to be
I get so deep into monthly mayhem that Nicole is just like,
you're an idiot.
Yeah, like
more so than she usually says.
Yeah, she's just like, I have to go when you're doing these because otherwise, like, I walk in the door. I'm like, I got a part printing that I have to mold and then cut, and I'm on CNC. Hi, goodbye. Is there dinner? Like,
I will say, oh wow, I will say, Send Cut Send is going to be getting a fair chunk of my money this time around. I think.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Is Kevin Talbot on the list? No, we went for realistic options.
Yeah, by all means, yeah. They're not.
These are more people in our realm of
our
popularity.
Channel, kind of our channel size.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we tried to keep it there just to try and push it out in that type of, to try and kind of help everyone out, make everyone feel like they're kind of equally contributing or pulling into it. So yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah. We didn't consider who we really should. It's West Desert Wheeler.
We did not include Logan. We could.
We should though. We should definitely include him. We haven't started.
We have not started. Yeah, we can shoot.
There's no harm in shooting him a message.
K-pop. He's somebody who we've recently been in correspondence with.
Communiques have been passed back and forth.
Exo Caged declined.
Yeah, he was on the list.
Yeah, he was on the list. He declined. So yeah.
Yeah, Ding Dong, we should definitely reach out to. I think he would be perfect for this one.
So, yeah, it's and it's just going to be how many mystery boxes you can buy.
How many products can you leak? That's actually what it is.
So yeah, we're a little bit of stuff going on there.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. It'll be a very good one, especially if everyone gets their videos done on time.
That's the other thing.
Is a prerequisite. I think that has to be, if you have to have your video done on the final day.
Yep, and it's that's another. It's part of the thing that's nice about only doing one video though, because we can check in towards the end, being like, "You're gonna have your shit done, right?" Because I'm not gonna. I don't want to say like.
Listen, you.
So, is there a competition at the end? All of the monthly mayhems have been things where they can be done without being next to each other.
Yeah.
Because Matt and I don't live. We're not actually in the same room right now. It looks like
surprise.
But right here, there's a 5,000 mile gap. It's actually. I know this line looks very small,
very slim.
But we're not actually high-fiving right here.
Yeah, RC Girl was also asked.
Did she decline?
She declined. Yeah, I think she did.
She declined. That's right.
RC Driver also asked. Yes.
Asked and replied.
Asked and replied.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, I'm not saying you should do this, but you could also comment on some of these other people's channels.
Yeah. But RC Driver, he's in. He's in. RC Review is tentative.
Tentative, yeah.
He's a probably yes, but not for sure.
Yeah. One of the rules that we are instituting, though, and this is key, that the work has to be done by you.
Oh yeah. You can't
get
outsource all the
helpers.
work.
You can't outsource. You can't.
I mean, some people have helpers, and but no, it's supposed to be by
you. That's fine, but it's supposed to be by you.
You know, if someone has to handle like the powerful spinny tool for you, but you have to video yourself standing there watching someone else like cut it for you.
Right. That's acceptable.
You have to wear huge oversized safety glasses.
Yeah. You have to make sure to have your own welder's hat at all times.
Like, send, cut, send is help. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have to have someone else cut
No. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. But it's not like...
You don't have to have your own CNC at home.
And you're not saying to somebody, hey, do this for me.
Right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shop coat and a pocket protector. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be very fun. I'm intensely looking forward to it, despite being away and busy for most of the time.
What is the monthly mayhem going to be about? We're not saying that yet. That's
to be revealed at a later date.
Right, unless it gets leaked on freaking OfferUp. Hopefully it's going to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it should be fun. And monthly mayhems, again, I get, except for the flying cars one, some of the most fun. That was
also the Pro Line. The Pro Line one was also very good too.
Oh, all of them except the flying cars one were some of the most fun I had.
That was extremely frustrating.
That was so frustrating. Stupid rules.
And working around them.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. No, we've picked our list. Thanks for all the suggestions, but we're definitely if it proves to be popular and it works well, then
we'll
do more.
Continue to do more.
We'll try to invite others as well.
It's also it's our first time ever trying to invite others in. Also, Matt and I's channel, like, there's a lot of big RC channels. Totally agree. And so there might be some of the ones that, like, if we sent them an email, they'd be like,
"Who?
I'm good. Like, I don't know who you guys are."
Anyway.
And I get your little fun video series, but like, sounds
I have millions
cool, guy.
of subscribers.
Yeah, like,
okay,
like
the when you get that big, I don't even know that they answer their own emails. I think they probably have a guy for it.
Yeah, if they exactly like, you got another email. I don't know. Like, I don't think they want you to. I think you have to buy something to do this.
Yeah,
like,
I think this guy makes motorcycles. Yeah. I don't know. The other one makes quilts. Anywhoosies,
I'm gonna try this out. It's already a big group of people, so
there should be lots of content to watch.
Yeah, I mean, like our 24-hour videos, like they were almost an hour.
Yeah, 56 minutes or something for them.
Yeah, I think mine was like right in there, like 50 some minutes. So if
and that was a pretty simple challenge.
Yeah, if 7 people try and do that, like, the videos are going to be so vastly different, I feel.
Right. There's a lot of different style there in everybody's content. And that's what's really going to be interesting, is like, how are people going to handle documenting all of this stuff? And that's what's really interesting to me.
Oh yeah, I feel like I wish that you and I could, like, get early access to them so we could watch them ahead of time.
I mean, we could work that in.
Why not? Just because, like...
Well, it's our contest.
I know. We should get to make these rules.
Yeah. Our rules.
You have to upload them by October 31st, and then we get 2 days to watch them. And then you can...
And if you beat us, you're instantly disqualified.
Yeah. No, you broke the rule here. That's rule number 5. Josh wins. Even though I've won less than I've lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt has a winning record at this time. Or
Which
maybe
is so weird. I think we're tied.
I think we might be tied.
Yeah.
So yeah, the monthly Mayhem Invitational. That is a good.
Hey,
That's a good name, Ben.
Who suggested that? Ben did. That's very smart.
Yeah.
I was thinking more along as a pro-am.
Pro.
But,
Do we all have to adopt? We have to who gets to
one of
adopt?
us is who's the pro and who's the amateur in this case.
It goes by height. So you and K-pop and just
yeah. Exactly. That's great. I love it.
So
all right. Well, that's going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to sharing all the details with everybody as well, because that I think is going to be. I think that's going to bring more people in, because it definitely will resonate with fans of elder Mayhems.
Yeah, agreed. And hopefully the one video style of the 24-hour did great.
Yeah, it did really well.
I expect that and granted, it was for a new release. It was kind of like, so there's things for it, there's things against it, but I think that in the end, it should be pretty interesting.
Yep, definitely looking forward to it.
So, 2 videos might be good too. I know what you mean, but it's going to be one.
It'll be one, and then maybe we'll do like if people can. I mean, it's their channel; they can do whatever they want. They can do like a reaction video or like a follow up after everyone's videos have come out. There's all kinds of options there.
Right, tons of options for them to do fun content for it. But obviously, after it. Does the Brazen contest go to the end of the month? Yes.
Yes.
At the end of
the month.
And
calendar month.
I forgot to mention, there's not just one winner. There is 4.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's news 4. To me.
Yes. I forgot to tell you that. There are 4 winners for the Brazen scale.
They'll
all be chosen at the end of the month, not weekly. But yes, 4 winners.
And I will go through...
Oh, you think it's getting to that point? I know that those are finicky like that.
Overheats a lot. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I'll pick a winner tonight for the Scale Metal Supplies not mystery box. Scale Metal supplies. And get that over to Josh tonight.
Yep.
So he can reach out.
So good stuff. But
yes. That's it. I think we're going to wrap it up. Thank you to Gunnar Nissen, Logan Birdsell, Indiana Spartan, Gunnar Nissen, Logan Birdsell, TRD Adventures, Blind Guy RC, Scale Studio, and Twisted Skull Works RC. I hope I get a message from you later tonight.
Thank you.
I want to send you money.
Thank you to Gunnar Nissen, TRD Adventures, Nick Hutt, Cole Bradley, Blind Guy RC, Stretch, RC Patina Guy, and KC Crawler. Much appreciated.
Fat Freddy's Cat suggested green ill-fitting sports jacket for the winner.
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who
gives a shit? Actually, that's a great idea. We should. I will get a jacket put together for the winner of this one.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
The green jacket, gold jacket. All right. Thanks everybody. Have a great night. Friday, what are you building, Josh? Doing anything? You're not going to be here.
I'm building a stack of chips in front of myself in Las Vegas. So
you're going to be in Vegas again. I don't get to go there until my birthday.
Actually, I'll be in LA still on Friday, but still.
Plaid jacket, even better idea. Slow down.
That is a good idea.
Yes. All right. That's gonna do it. See you. Watch my show tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Yes.
What's on the Bench Live, episode 10. 10 weeks I've done that show.
If I'm available in Las Vegas on Friday, I'll find a way to live stream. All right.
Sweet.
No promises. So.
Sweet. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
See ya.
Love you. Bye.
Later. Bye.